Hi there, a very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This simply starts with another video, and this time this video corresponds to one small cap company that is in a very interesting space and would like to just analyze it in detail as to what the company does and how are the valuations. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation and people taking any position to any share that I talk about should that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. I am not a member of the NSE and BSE, and that I am not an official portfolio advisor. Whatever discussions I have with respect to markets and analysis on companies and different, you can say, asset class is based on my experience over the last 12-13 years being a retail investor. So any investment decision that you take, kindly take on note that it is laden with market risk, and kindly do discuss with your financial advisor. So before I talk about this company, here's a small request: kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get that $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. Also, you can ask me queries on markets, on companies, as well as on, you can say, global economic situation. We discuss everything on podcast, on Patreon, as well as on WhatsApp. You can be a member there on a yearly basis as well. You can contact me for that. Now, in order to discuss about this company, let me take you to the screener website, and the company's name is Nesco. And you might be familiar with it. It's a small cap company, around 6,000 crore market cap, trading at around 17 times, which is not expensive at all. And I'll discuss about it as to how very reasonably priced it is, and how the numbers have been. So basically, Nesco is engaged in the business of licensing premises in IT park buildings and providing related services. Basically, they provide exhibition, concert services, and providing everything with respect to organizing meetings or events, big events, concerts, or other kinds of exhibitions, etc. And their business went down sharply during the pandemic because all these kind of businesses required opening up of the economy, and that's where the stock plummeted down below 400, etc., and the numbers were extremely bad. But things are now coming back into picture. So in terms of business segments, if we look at it, they provide they have IT park divisions, they have exhibition center, Bombay Exhibition Center. So there are five halls, one grand hall, and a dining, you can say, bay in the Bombay Exhibition Center, which is rented out for various exhibitions. The division grew from 91 crores in FY13 to 156 crore. Today, there's the hospitality services division. There's Indrabrator, manufactures machines and capital equipments according to industrial demand, and the division has grown from 25 crores in FY13 to around 47 crores now. So, different types of exhibition, you can say, provider they are, and how have been the numbers. So the chart fell during this fall in March from around 900 rupees. The stock has fallen to around round about say 760, and then went up. So that's why I brought to your notice that the company is doing well, and the stock has fallen and it's come to reasonable valuation. So in terms of consolidated basis, in December they did 178 crores of sales, versus 143 crores in last year, which has been a good growth of around 24-25% on the top line. In terms of margins, also from 57% margins has grown to 64%, and a profit of 70 crores, net profit of 70 crores was last year, which has grown to 94 crores, which is a decent jump. Not extraordinary jump, but a pretty decent jump from December 22 to December 23. And I think the numbers are set to improve even further as we go along. So based on these kind of numbers, if we extrapolate it to March, say if they are going to do a 30% growth in March, year on year, then we are going to see 110 crores of, you can say, net profit then. So a total net profit of uh, around about 368 crores is what they are going to do, which is around 3.9 times of the last quarter, and which will have an EPS of around 52. So we are expecting this year's EPS to be 52, next year's EPS to be around 67, 66, 67, and based on 67 rupees of EPS for FY25, currently the stock is around 800, 812. We are looking at a scenario where the stock is trading at only around 12, 13 times FY25 earnings. So very reasonably priced in that regard, only 12, 13 times. If we look at historical PE, then the stock has traded at around 20 times on a 5-year basis. On a 3-year basis, it has traded, yes, around 19.6, 19.7 times. So any more dip or consolidation at these valuations, and if the next quarter numbers are pretty good, this is a very decent stock to probably look at from a 3 to 5 year perspective, because the PE could expand to around 1920, and there are very few companies in the mid and small cap domain in which we can say that the PE could expand. Nesco is one of them. If you look at their balance sheet, also no debt whatsoever, 2000 crores of reserves that they have currently. In terms of their ratios, cash conversion cycle is pretty strong at -12, which means they get the money straight away before you can say providing the services. And in terms of shareholding pattern as well, 68.5% is with the promoters, 3% is with FIIs. So decent FII holding in such a small cap company. DIIs hold around 4%. 24% is with the public. So there is a substantial public shareholding. There's no doubt about it. But this is a small cap company in which FIIs and DIIs may come in later on. But the kind of numbers, if we go by the numbers and the numbers are true, which I feel it is, they are. This is one company which is coming at reasonable valuations. If I don't say and that it is at very attractive valuations, but very reasonable valuations at around 16, 17 times, at around 12 times FY25 numbers look pretty decent. So this was a video on Nesco. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.